Alright. Let me real quick figure out what's going on with this real quick. TikTok's chat is not connected, so let me refresh chat. Hey babe, can you text in the TikTok chat real quick? It wasn't linked before. I just saw your hi on the actual TikTok thing. I had to manually check it. It says you currently don't have a live stream on TikTok. It will connect shortly or automatically. Oh well, we'll see if it connects. Hey Joe, how you doing, man? if if you recognize some of this hardware, you should, because somehow I've happenstance built very similar builds a handful of times lately. Just funny. This exact Zotac GPU 5080 and 5070 variant have been in the last like 4 builds or whatever. This cooler is just the GOAT, so it's just gonna go in everything. And yeah, this case as well. Have Roman or Joe, have you used the Leanly V100R? The R is just for RGB fans, so V100 regardless. I've used it a few times now, as you've seen in the streams. They just updated this the case to have a little screw here on the corner. Yeah, so that's a new thing. I'm assuming they're maybe having an issue with the glass popping off in transit or something. So they put a little screw on the corner there. But it does just, all the panels just pop off. Alright, let's get to it. I don't have a ton of time today. And honestly, there's not really a lot of people whenever I stream in the middle of the day anyways. Just because most people are going to be watching this, they're going to be at work right now anyways. But, these VODs go up, people can watch them later, so I figure I would stream while I have the time to do so. Sorry if you hear a bunch of this crinkling. If it gets annoying, let me know. I'll mute whenever I unbox things, I guess. Rest that there for a second while I get some accessories out. Alright, we won't need SATA. The antennas, those will be for the customer. Just need this M.2 screw probably. Unless, yeah, I'll probably still need it. I appreciate that. It doesn't look like the crinkling noise is going to peak the mic, so it should be not so intrusive background noise. Plus the music should drown it out a little. Alright, let's get things installed here. As the title suggests, I think I didn't update it on Twitch. I updated it on Twitch. Oh, there we go. I forgot to click save. It's a 5080 and the 7800X3D. I was trying to say both in one word there. 7800X3D and 5080 build here. Gonna be a nice build. Is that the one with the big screen on it? Drop a link in chat. I want to check it out real quick. keep talking about it. And I want to see. I want to check it out myself. I'm gonna set these aside over here. Let me check that out real fast. Not bad. I'd say it's a little high for a Thermalright cooler, but considering it does have quite a large screen on it, it makes it a lot more, you know, reasonable of a price. I'm just used to seeing Thermalright fan or water coolers at like $50, $60 or $360. Hey, appreciate the alert, killer. If you got it muted and didn't hear me, that's all good. That's what I got the little bot to thank you for, so you can read that. All forms of interactions are appreciated. Even lyrics and likes on TikTok and all that stuff. So helps push the content out to other people. You know what I don't get is why some of these motherboard manufacturers go like half toolless and half tool. Like, look at these two. These two M.C softs, they're both toolless. You just the little plastic pop in and out thing, but this one's tool, but only one side of it. So one side's got the little slot, so there's no screw needed on the right side, right? And then you still need a screw on the left side though. It's like full commit or don't. I don't know. I guess this board was in the middle price point, so it only has half the features. It's whatever. I do love this though. The little extra tab. I love that. Alright, let's get this cut. Oh, and Joe, if you're still in the chat, remember how I was having problems with that Vivor cooler? I did eventually find the software. So if you ever happen upon the what's it called? The Vivor water cooler for a really good deal, and you don't want to pass it up, but you don't want to deal with trying to find the software, let me know. I'll send it over to you. It was a pain to find. I had to like dig deep in some Reddit comments somewhere, like 10 replies deep, to find the user manual. And the software download link was only inside of the user manual and not on the website. It's just so stupid. Wasn't even in the whole download section on the website. Oh damn. 60 hertz, 1080p. Oof. You know what's funny? My test setup monitor is 144 hertz. That's the old Asus gaming monitor. I got it for $50 on Marketplace years ago. I used it as my main monitor for a little bit. Alright, making sure standoffs in the right locations for this board. They are. Let's snip this. Get that out of there. Zip tie. Alright, we got second from the top and third from the top. Those are the 2 slots I gotta take out. I just glad the random shuffle on the copyright-free music decided to put on some upbeat stuff this time. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I mean, some of them, if they don't need them to be fancy, they don't need to be fancy. My second monitor that I'm reading chat on, I don't even know if it's 1080p. I literally think it's 900p. It's a little side monitor, the tiny one. Oh, it was free from Scrapper Buddy. Like, or $10. No, it was $10. That's what it was. $10. Bought that monitor for. Here's a bunch of. Basically, anytime I want a 1080p 60 hertz monitor, I can get one for $10. I just don't have a use for them to any reason to accumulate them. Why is the screen? Oh, okay, it did go in. Let me see. Felt like it was infinite threads there. Actually, I might get another. I call them El Cheapo monitors, just like the super dirt cheap, like trash old office PC monitors. You get some for free, and then I just get $10 from him. Because I need another one. I have a lot of stuff crammed onto one screen whenever I stream, and it might be nice to have another monitor somewhere. Maybe up in that corner there. There's nothing up there. You guys can't see it. I have a corner over there. Over, like, up. This is a wall. And there's a wall there. Up in that corner diagonal would be a cool spot to put it. No, just the one. Just the 15080. Where did you get the idea for dual GPUs? Oh, do you mean like for my multiple monitors? No, you just plug multiple monitors into the same GPU. It's got 4 outputs. Unless you're referring to this PC. This PC also does not have dual GPUs. Because SLI is dead. Has been for a very long time. Alright, what mounting hardware is this again? Oh, yes, it uses its own brackets, so I'm going to take these stock brackets off. Oh, just a moment, y'all. I got to take a real quick phone call.
It's Sally 18 just redeemed hydrate. Roman Hills just cheered 300 bits.
Okay, sorry about the long call, you guys. That was a customer of mine from about 4 years ago. Um, they had me build them a PC with like their funding they got for schooling and stuff like that. And they need some work on their other PCs. But yeah, I have people come in like, man, it's crazy how long I've been doing this for us. That I've got people from 4 years ago contacting.
Hey, it's Sally18 just redeemed hydrate.
Hey, thanks,
Roman
man.
Hills just cheered 200 bits.
Always appreciate you, man. Beyond appreciated. I don't know what streams would be without you in chat. Thanks, man. Let me peel this off real quick. Oh, that's smart, babe. Maybe I'll do that too. Next stream. Maybe I'll put some little stuff up there. We'll see. Sleeved cable extensions. These always look so nice. Alright. Let's get this in here, this. Oh, that's so cute, babe. Nice. I love that idea. Oop. Some cables shifted. There we go. I got a little wonky there with the cables. I have not. Are those the new weird cables? Where it's like one thick wire that looks like a... Where is it? Kind of like the HDMI 2.0 or 3.0 wires. Like it's thick and then it has the chunk for the 24 pin. Like a little RGB circle. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've seen them. I haven't used them, but I've seen them. I have sly mentioned it to a couple customers just to see if they like it. If they like the idea of putting it in a build. I might just throw them in one of my builds that I post for sale. I've been thinking about buying them. Are they on sale right now? Is that why you mentioned it? Because if they are, I'll give them a shot. I'm kind of curious how they look. Oh yeah, it always has to be a mess before it comes out clean. That's how it always is. Also, this isn't plugged into anything, so yeah, it's definitely a mess. It's just chilling over there. I meant to send the customer the link to the modular one, but I think this one was on a huge sale. I think that's why I ended up sending this one. We're budget constraints. Just trying to squeeze everything in budget. Trying to remember why we ended up with a non-modular power supply, but that's a-okay. We'll live. I'm good at cable management, so we'll make it work. I also like to pre-install the 8-pin up here. As well as anything that needs to plug into the top before I put the water cooler in, because it's going to be pain to plug it in afterwards. Wait, before I grab this, where are the screws that hold it in? Right here. Just separate these screws. Did you use like the white one? Ooh, dude, I'm imagining those with white with a pink ring on them. Oh, like a pink and white build. Ooh, okay. I'm theorizing some builds here in my head with them now. I'm trying to one-handed. I got the washer onto the screw. That was a struggle. I'm thinking I'm probably gonna do like I'll do a white build with them actually. I'm sure the black ones look good, but I gotta envision in my brain. I gotta build idea for it now. I'm thinking this case in white, some infinity fans, those cables in white with the little RGB rings. I'm theorizing here. Oh, you got the 7900, the GRE, right? I think you mistyped there. You think you meant GRE, but yeah, I know that GPU. Yeah, it's good. Nope, I need to shift this over slightly. Hey, no problem, Joe. See you later. Always appreciate you coming around. Appreciate the bits. This part takes forever. This takes forever. Finally done. Last screw for the water cooler. There we go. Alright, slap the top back on that real quick. Set these aside. Do not need the second 8-pin cable. Throw that in the bin. Extra cables. Let's get the little block. Do a peel. Let's grab the second camera over here. Let's get you guys another angle. There you go. Look at that. Installed. Alright, what other cables we need down here? We've got RGB, fan, audio. Do we have front 2.0 or just 3.0? Just 3.0. Type-C is plugged in. Front panel is plugged in. Okay, everything down here seems to be good to go. So that means we need to put the GPU in power supply. Let's scoot this back a little. I just actually put a white one of this exact GPU in a build yesterday. Maybe I'll really briefly show it on stream if I have a moment. It's weird not seeing my my regulars in here, but they're only available at nighttime. Obviously Joe was in here, but I mean my other regulars as well. Appreciate all my regulars. But yeah, got my own Vessel, Brock, a couple others. Gonna pop out all these little dust covers. Slide those over. But I will be going back to doing later streams, just not for another couple weeks. Just got some weird scheduling going on right now. But yes, I will go back to later streams. I'm currently just trying to get streams in whenever I can. Today, right now, is when I can. Now we got the peels all off. Any left? Nope. You know, for an MSR, I said this before, but for an MSRP card, it's like a really nice model. Except I just don't like these little fan cable danglers in the back. But they're in the back, so you don't see it. Hey! Nice to see you in chat. Look at this. This is an MSRP card, which means like the one that is sold at the lowest price, like their base price, not upgraded, no fancy stuff. But this is, I mean, look at it. It's got RGB right here. It looks nice. I don't know. It's the nicest MSRP card they've got. It was also slightly smaller and fit better in that RTX build. Why are we not sliding? Oh, I forgot it's a triple slot.
Hey, it's Sally18 just redeemed hydrate.
I forgot. Triple slot brackets. I gotta take a third one off. Hi, baby. What you doing, Riley? Oh, hi there. Riley's trying to say hi to stream. I'll plop you in here. You wanna jump in the chair real quick?
Baker Joey 18 just followed.
Ugh. Here's Riley. He wanted to say hi. You wanted to say hi, Riley? Look up. Look up here. Oh, you want to sniff the computer? He would like to investigate your computer. He's QA. You want to sniff it out? Is it good? It's good? Alright, it's good. You said your computer's good. He ran right back outside to go play. Sorry, I only speak English. I'm not sure what that says. Oh, I wish it auto-translated. That'd be cool. It'd be awesome to, like, conversate in other languages, just it auto-translates it. Is that a thing? Can I even incorporate that into my stream day? Oh, so I didn't hydrate, my bad. I just picked up the water bottle. If that's a thing, can we add that to my stream day? I've had people come in and speak Spanish before. Well, I was only thinking because the multi-chat, right? The multi-chat's to grabbing, you know, chats from all the different streams. I figure maybe it could also handle translating. Maybe. That'd be cool. I don't like not being able to know what they're saying. But I'm also not Shama. I think that's how you say his name. The guy who speaks like 50 languages. Goes around surprising people in other countries. His best second language is Mandarin, but he's learning every language. Oh, it's good. Probably got a little dust on me. That's good. I also really like this. Oh, second camera's not on. You can't see it. Okay. This hole lines up right here, so you can pull. You do this. I want to slide. Look at that. How clean that looks. That it is not. It's definitely not a feed stream. Everything is shot. Waste up. Honestly, this is way hotter anyways, so I think you should stick around. Honestly, everything's hotter than feet. Let's get the fun part. Yay! Isn't this part fun? Spaghetti. Tech spaghetti, that's what I call it. There's good stuff plugged in here. Alright, let's grab the 12-volt connector. Let's hook it up to the extension. There we go. Let's get some screws in the back of the power supply there. Let's screw it in from the back. Yes, it is certainly a nice sweet spot. This customer wanted to play 4K, and I'd say this is probably the most reasonable-ish priced at 4K you're gonna get, because the jump from 5080 to 5090 is just psychotic. It's 2.5 plus X, because you're not gonna find one under 2600. That's before tax. So 5080 at MSRP, not bad. Per dollar FPS, 5070 Ti is better. But for the most FPS you can get in this price range possible, it's gonna have to go to 5080 just because power draw on that thing is crazy. Oh yeah, TikTok, calm down. TikTok's having the whole fit. There you go, TikTok. Get over it. We'll scoot this back for a second so I get a wider shot. Yeah. Sit down. Do a little bit of cable management over here. Get stuff plugged in. You do not need the... Is that really running through there? There's no way. Oh. Why did they do that? What the hell? Okay. You guys know the 4 sense pins? on the 16 pin, right? The 12 plus 4. The 4 sense pins, they ran it through the middle of this PCIe wire. Like, you know how it's like two sets? They ran this through the other wire. They ran through each other. How do I manage these cables separately now? That's like me going like this. Why would I run a cable to another cable? Whatever. I'll make do. This case is the Lian Li V100R. The R just stands for RGB. It comes with fans. And no, they're not backwards. No, but nearly identical spec-wise to the end case build I just did. And that one's the end case 2, or the M2. Even smaller than the M3. Fairly certain that was the M2, right? Because there's an ITX. The M3 can support MATX. Yeah, Strix Halo is looking crazy. My bad, I didn't respond to that. It's good. Mini PCs are gonna be nuts, man. Mini PCs are just consoles at that point. That's how strong the Strix Halo is. People are gonna be using whatever the new version Strix Halo is in the future. They're gonna be using that as like what's it called? Like an emulator box in the future. Parts? No. Full PCs, yes, and locally in Central Florida. Just doing some cable management. Just run these cables through here. Let's go this back. And this is a 450 watt wire, by the way. Let's see that. 450 watt. So this cable is rated for the 5080. Not 5090, but it is rated for the 5080, which is what's in here, so that's all that matters. Really, zip ties. Oh, they're over here. Oh, my wife's actually got the 011. She had the mini. Now she has the larger one. The dynamic Evo. That's what it was. The Evo RGB. It's got like an RGB strip down the front.
Just redeemed hydrate.
Thanks, babe. She has the Evo RGB in white. There's so many versions of the 011 Dynamic, it's crazy. I also have 011 Dynamic, but I got the old one. The old one that doesn't have the RGB fan in the back. Not even RGB fans. It doesn't have any fan mounts at all in the rear because it's like a weird size. I don't like these Velcro straps because look at this. I just pulled on it and it came undone. Goodbye, Velcro. I'm going zip ties. This is why I buy them by the thousand. Hey, Joe. Nice to see you back. I have to double zip tie this. Hey, appreciate the follow.
Mixmaster underscore Mez
Thank you,
just
Mixmaster.
followed.
How are you? I've realized the second camera is kind of bad angle at the moment. The thermal take cooler for me. Oh, are you talking about that one that's got like, it's got the heat pipe and it doubles back? And it's huge? No, I haven't had that. I've installed NVMe heatsinks plenty of times. I've got a handful of them on hand. I got some colored ones and stuff if I want to do like a themed build. But no, I haven't had anyone who's had me. Or are you referring to the water cooled NVMe one? Because that one's ridiculous. But if someone wanted it, I'd do it. It's funny. Just hilarious to water cool your NVMe. Seems so nonsensical to me. Oh, I just generally don't use Gen 5 NVMe's. They're ludicrously expensive and nobody needs the speeds. But, I mean, somebody needs it. The vast majority of people on this entire planet do not. So, I just stick to fast Gen 4s. Like 7,000. If someone needs speed. Gen 4 can go very fast. Still more than most people need. Passive cooling? What? I mean, if it's that big, it's gotta be passive cooling. 4 inches tall, 5 inches tall, that's crazy. This daisy chain is RGB. What? Oh, I was like, what? Why does the daisy chain have no tip to it? It's because it came off. All good, no biggie. There we go. Alright, everything should be together at once there. Put little zip ties on here. Also, y'all, I put the absolute minimum possible for ads. So if you are seeing them, sorry. I can't set them any lower than they are. No. I don't know if anyone using anything over 7,000. I have one person told me it was 7,400 megahertz sticks they wanted me to put in their computer. But like, I would not want that that kind of instability. I hate super fast DDR5. Takes forever to memory train, and you gotta pick like a really good motherboard, really good CPU. You gotta have a good memory controller. I'm good. Yeah, but lower performance in general, and less plug-in playability to it. You don't really want to be fine-tuning little stuff for custom build. I like keeping the customer's build as simple as possible for them, so they don't have to mess with anything. Riley, don't mind me, baby. You're just fine. You were just playing with your brother. Go play with your brother, bud. I'm streaming right now, baby. He's being a whiny little baby right now. His paws up on my lap. What are you doing, baby? Go play with your brother. He wants you. He's right there. Alright, hop down. Go play with your brother, bud. He's literally trying to play with you right now. Okay. My dog is being a big old baby right now. He's whining for attention while his brother is whining for his attention. Check those texts real quick. I know, he's just a baby. Oh, thanks,
Hey,
Bill.
it's Sally18 just redeemed hydrate.
If you're playing esports, that's a good build. If you want to play higher resolution, then I would not do that. I would say 9600X and a 40 or 5070. That would be around the same price, but get you a lot more performance. It all depends on your use case. But if you're playing esports games, that's fine. That's great, actually. Really strong CPU with a mid-tier-ish GPU is a good pairing. Some people might go, oh, that's... if you're looking to get into 1440p, I would upgrade the GPU. If you already have those specs, then use them and upgrade your GPU later. If you're building a new PC, don't do that. DDR5. I think you typoed because DDR5 doesn't go that low. 4800 is the base lowest speed of DDR5. Riley, baby, not now. Babe, can you grab Riley? He's being a big baby right now. I don't know why he wants so much attention. I'm loving on him, but I can't love on him the whole stream. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Yeah. Oh, that's a good speed. 6400 is good. 6000 is my go-to minimum. I like sticking with 6000, keeping it under 7000. I do not like instability. I like good running, good performing PCs. Unless you're an enthusiast tinkering yourself, I don't suggest really high speed RAM. But if you're into tinkering, go right ahead. Get the fastest RAM you can buy. Have fun. It would be pretty far down the road before you'd need a new CPU if you got an X3D, any X3D chip. Yeah, I know. Dude, they always cheap out. The pre-builds, they'll have like one stick of 32 at like 5200 megahertz. It's miserable. Hey, how you doing? Look at that, guys. Ta-da! What y'all think? Give managed. Let's give you guys a shot of the front. That's what really matters. straighten this 24 pin out a little. Depends on your budget. What's your budget for a GPU? XX. Everything in there looks good. Let's go ahead and let's go boot this up. In general, I'd say a 50, 60, 16 gig, if you can afford it. And then you can upgrade your CPU later to something like a 5800X 3D. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, just go with the Astral 59, totally, oh, I can't think of, what's the name for the, there's a name for the gold-plated Astral card. It's like, isn't it like the Camel something? Then I would say, yeah, I would say something like a 5060 Ti or 5060 16 gig. Either one, the 16 gig, something like that. Something around there. If you wanted, you could go all the way up to a 5070, but if you do, I would upgrade the CPU with it and go to like a 5800X 3D. That's literally what I have on my PC. I have a Ryzen 7 5800X 3D, not this PC, mine PC over there, and a 5070. And you can upgrade later to, like, you know, the new DDR5 platform, AM5 or Intel, whatever you want to do. But if you want to keep the same platform, do simple upgrade, CPU, GPU, X3D chip, 56 Ti, 5070, something like that. Those would be my suggestions. All right. Let's set this over here. Grab some power cables. Thank you, baby. They are menaces.
Yeah, it rains.
I need that monitor.
Oh, gross.
He's looking at the pile over there. Look at him. That's your pile, Riley. You created all that dirt. Sweeping it up. Did you see that he tried using the excuse he got it from Costco, and then Costco replied to the post and said, "We don't sell baby oil in bulk"? They were like, "Nah, we don't claim that. He didn't get it from us." I think it was Costco, right? Might have been Sam's. It was one of the bulk stores. I'm pretty sure it was Costco. But they were like, we don't associate with it. We didn't sell him that. He got that elsewhere. Y'all want to see it boot up? I didn't turn it on. What the hell? It just lights up beforehand? Okay. I'm gonna grab the back panel real quick. There we go. BIOS is up. Enable X3D boot. Yeah, blah blah. We're gonna click no to that, and then the customer can choose whether or not they want to enable that later. Oh, Harley, you're running into the tripod. Yes, you'll get your lunch here in a minute. Leave me be for a minute. I love you. Hey! You're very welcome, and yes. Yeah, I meet there all the time. Now I will be installing Windows and everything, but first I'm checking the BIOS, making sure everything's good to go here. I'm going to... Oh, temps are great. Look at that. 29 degrees on a 7800X 3D. That's why I love this water cooler, man. Oh yeah, I remember you saying you wanted to play Black Myth Wukong. Not an easy game to run. How well did it end up running? I can't imagine it ran like super well. Really? Wow, I'm surprised. I'm glad for you, man. That had a 3060, right? Yeah, everything looks good in here. I'm gonna go ahead and check the BIOS version. If it's like within 1 or 2 from the very newest, or if the newest is just a beta, I'm gonna leave it alone. But if it's a handful of BIOS versions off, I'll update. But if it's one off, it's don't always be very new to the newest BIOS. Let's check here. Gigabytes. Checking it online right now, y'all. Okay, there have been 3 BIOS updates with some minor some minor optimizations and stuff. We'll go ahead and update it. Yeah, we'll do the BIOS update real quick. Yeah, there's enough version difference for me to find it worth doing it right away. Like I said, if it was just one beta ahead of the current BIOS, I would leave it alone. Wait till full version is out. But this full F35 is out. It's on F32 right now. Going ahead. Really, Dave? Another hydrate.
Hey, Sally 18 just
right here.
redeemed hydrate.
Thank you, babe. Alright, we're downloading version 35. I'm extracting it onto the USB. 1 second. Hey, no, yours is every like 10 or 15 minutes. Mine's 5 minutes. And also now I do have to pee, so thank you for that. But I'll go pee once the BIOS update starts. You guys can just watch the percentage go by real quick. And it won't take me long. Let me start this BIOS update. Q flash. Alright, it's going to verify the BIOS update. Restart, do it again. And then it'll, yeah. So, verifying to 100%. Then it's going to restart, ready to reboot. And then it's going to verify again, and then it'll install. So that's the process. I'm going to go pee real quick. I will just mute and walk away for a minute. Alright, I'm back. Uh-huh. Thanks for that. BIOS update's still going. After BIOS update, we're going to install Windows. And it'll be good to go. Oh, Michael, let me actually see if your fans can. Let me check that real quick. They did. Give me 1 second, y'all. I see your fans came in. I peeled the label off there. No, it shouldn't really have an issue. It should just automatically adjust to whatever monitor you hook it up to whenever you get it. Only thing you might have changed is your refresh rate. Anytime you unplug and plug in a monitor, it'll reset the settings. I love you too, Riley. Why are you two so needy today? Alright, we're gonna scoot this over a little bit. Scoot this over a little bit. 2. You got 2 more clicks. Hey, Court, how you doing? Yes, you will be able to. Text me about timing, and we'll figure that out after stream. All right. So while that's installing, I'm actually going to do another thing off to the side over here. Since I did this other build off, I'm going to figure out, I'll show you guys it. Oh, and do the last part of it on stream. You guys notice something about this? Very similar. Oh, my fan cable, or my wire. Same RTX cooler, all white build, same GPU in white. Look at that. Almost same GPU. It's the same Zotac cooler, but this is 5070 build, 5080 build. Look at that. So we're gonna leave that there, so you guys can see that one. And then off screen over here, not even off screen, just off to the side of the screen. Install some fans on the bottom here. Did the case come with the super long fan screws? I do wonder. Because I might need those. Yes, it did. Okay. Alright, it came with these, I'll show you them. These excessively long fan screws for the bottom fans. So, that's a normal fan screw. Let me hold them separately. Right? Normal fan screw. And then fan screw for this case. That's huge. However much we difference anyway. Where'd just put it? What? Where'd the screwdriver just go? Oh, it's all over here. Got like a anti-vibration, dampening rubber rings on the bottom fans. Alright. I'll just have to click one button here as soon as that loads. Just waiting on that to load. There it goes. Then we click I don't have internet. Just a lie. And then we skip. There we go. And by the way, the reason we click I don't have internet is so that we skip all of the Microsoft BS. That's the reason we click that, if you were wondering. I do need to take this back panel off though. No. At 4K, you're not going to see a difference. It's going to be very minor. Very, very minor. That's what this build is for. This one here. It's the same situation here with this build. It's going to be for 4K, and there just isn't enough of a difference for it to be worth it. Especially if you do need, like, if you do have budget constraints, if you've got unlimited money, just put the 9950X 3D in there. But most people aren't really interested in spending $700 on a CPU. I did do a 9950X 3D and 5080 build. But this, when everyone wants to spend $700 on a CPU. That was like 5 streams ago, I think. That one was definitely a work PC. So that had a lot of heavy CPU loads on it. But did X3D so you can also game on it. Alright. And check that out. Those two 140s are just like, they perfectly fit. Okay. And they match all the other fans in there too. They're all matching RTX fans. Now I got to finish up this build over here. Wi-Fi is not going to work right out the box, and because these drivers. Also, hiccups there. The front panel USB will have to do like a update, so it'll cut it out and cut it in. So I use one of these USB Wi-Fi dongles straight into the back, and it's one of the ones that you don't need drivers for it to work. Let's see here. Not bad, I'm blocking the camera for a second. I have to be in the way. Doesn't need drivers to work. You just hook it up, works. The TP-Link ones are great. Because like I said, no drivers needed. It just works straight out the box. Let's install Gigabyte Control Center. Unpin the garbage. We're going to let it run some updates. Let's connect the Wi-Fi. If you're wondering how I was able to change the desktop wallpaper before installing or before activating Windows, it's because as long as you don't connect to the internet, it doesn't know that you're not active. So you can change the wallpaper before you connect to the internet. That's what I did. Now I'm going to connect to the Wi-Fi. I'm going to take the keyboard. Take the keyboard off screen. There's none of my password. Let's download all the basics. Let's get Chrome on here. Let's get GeForce Experience. Well, not GeForce Experience. It's called NVIDIA app now. Get all the basics on here. Oh, I have a special thing that activates for me. If you want to know more details about it, you can DM me. I'll talk to you directly about it. It's cool. Probably. Be better to explain it, but it auto activates it for me. It just inputs a generic code, and it's never not worked and never unactivated. Also, it's a permanent key as well, so if you reinstall Windows, stay activated. It permanently activates. I pay guys Patreon monthly for it. Special program. Same thing I use on my PC.
Just redeemed hydrate.
I literally hydrated as you were saying that. Oh, here goes another hydrate. Actually, I'm gonna get some more water. Alright, I already filled my bottle. Where'd my mouse go? Oh, it was probably updating the USB headers. Okay, here's another thing I do. I always install Chrome for people, right? But, full screen this. You click don't sign in, set as default. Oop. Back updates, minimize that. Now here's the thing that it goes, enhanced ad privacy. That is just them saying, we're stealing your data and we're automatically turning on all of the data theft. So this is what we do. We go settings, full screen it, and then no, no, and no. So we click on it, turn it off, go back. Turn off, go back. Like the wrong one. Turn off, go back. And then exit. And now all of their Chrome browser history will not be tracked and sold to third-party ads. I do that to every single PC I built. You're welcome. Because most people don't even know it's a thing. And it only pops up when you first install it. You have to go into privacy settings to change that manually. Oh, this is a heavy PC. Alright, in the back here, I'm going to cable manage while that updates. It's doing some updates right now. And it's also asking to install NVIDIA app. Yes. Let's let that sit there and install all, then restart. There we go. Yes. If you guys didn't know, that's a button you can click, so it installs all of them, all the updates, and then it restarts. But it also gives you warning before it restarts, in case you're in the middle of another install. If you ever have issues with your RGB not syncing up or colors degrading as you daisy chain stuff, these little hubs, they're just like 10 bucks on Amazon. It's a powered hub, because the issue a lot of times is the RGB headers in the motherboard can't handle all of this RGB. So you get yourself a little hub. I'm doing that off to the left of the screen over here. Can't really see it. All drivers installed. Normally I do all the cable management, RGB, all that stuff off stream and just end stream, but today I'm heading out, like out of the house, like leaving here soon. So I figure I'm gonna be finishing this before I leave anyways. Might as well just stay on stream if you guys want to talk a bit, and then I'll dip out. Where's another fan header on here? But only one on the bottom, really. Alright, it's fine, just plug it in elsewhere. Install drivers, yes. Spam continue. There we go. Oops. This one, it's a Gigabyte B650 Wi-Fi something. I think it's AX. AX just stands for Wi-Fi. Or just all brands. Not just Gigabyte. I don't know what I'm talking about. And White Build has its fans installed and put on the RGB hub. And I'm like 99.9% sure that it will work just fine. Because I had a whole PC set up. All I did was add the two fans. But I will confirm that later. Before I fix it up, obviously. How are the updates going? In the background. Alright, they're going. Drivers are going too. Alright. Let's open the RGB control. Oh, I also gotta install the Zotac software for. Here it is. Oh. Let's install Firestorm. Firestorm controls the little Zotac logo here on the GPU. Changes the RGB there. It's doing drivers, that's why the screen's flashing. It's about to be done. Maybe one more flash. I'm gonna skip that. Okay, update center. Skip all this. We do not need Norton. Let's unselect everything. And then we'll only select RGB, Bluetooth and Wi-Fi drivers, chipset drivers, LAN drivers, AM5 drivers, audio. We don't want stupid backup or any other driver, any other software stuff. Yep, we just want the RGB tool. Click install. Yep, that's fine. Drivers are done. Click close on that. Install everything. Hey Ryan, how you doing? I am heading out in about 30 minutes. So yeah, everything's just doing its last minute. Ooh, some chocolate pudding. Oh, that sounds good right now. Yeah, was that like a Halloween themed catch there? I didn't even know they did that. Alright, so this is the software for the GPU, so we can play with the colors there. Change that right there. So we can set this all over the place, and you'll see it change green, pink, red, etc. We'll just set it to set everything to white for now. And we'll close the program. We'll let this do all of its installs as well as the updates installing. So leave that be for a minute. We'll be ending stream soon. Hope you guys enjoyed. I am just kind of doing some cleanup right now. I'm gathering up the bits and bobs for the customer so he can have his little accessories and whatnot for his PC. So have the motherboard clips and screws here. Wi-Fi antennas as well. SATA cables in case you need those. Of course, and thank you for coming by, Flip. If you're still in stream, do you want any of your specific boxes for any of the parts or anything like that? If not, they'll just end up getting donated to the box wall or the scrap.
Hey, it's Sally18 just redeemed hydrate.
But yeah, if you want any of your boxes, let me know. Claim them now. Or they'll either get chucked or put on the wall at some point. If you don't respond in stream, I'll just text you about it later. Just text a couple people back responding. Okay, no problem. I'll just set them aside. As you can see, I've used this GPU a fair few times, even recently. See right there, it's on the box wall right now. 5080 Zotac solid. I am just finishing up all of your drivers and software right now. Seems like it's most of the way through everything. We'll go ahead and restart the whole PC once these drivers are done. So once these drivers finish, we'll have the RGB control to set everything up there. Currently, everything you see here, besides the GPU, is synced together. So the case, the water cooler, the fans on the cooler, and all the case fans. All of it is all synced together in one software. The GPU just has its own software. That's just how that is. But everything's going to be on there and set up. I just set the GPU to white for now. I'll set all the fans to white just so I can illuminate the inside so you look nice. I set it to whatever you want later though. Again, everything will be in your motherboard box, accessory-wise. So your power cable here, that'll be in the motherboard box too. I'll throw your extra screws and whatnot in case you want to add some drives or fans or whatever later. There's also extra little of these. These things are the little plastic clips that if these ever wear out, right? So from you taking these panels off and on a few times, if these clips ever wear out, they have extras in here. I thought it was in the box for you. The little ball joint pops in and out. Same thing for the side panel. That's probably the only one that might wear out over time. I'm gathering your little accessories right now. That stream comes to an end. Let me see if there's anyone live that I want to grade out to. Hey, there's RGB fusion. Skip that. Go static. White. Hello. Software. They have to do the restart. We'll go ahead and restart it. There we go. All the accessories need. Ready to go with the PC. I'm gonna put some panels on here. With how good the temps were in the BIOS, I doubt you're gonna have any temp issues, but I will be stress testing this before you get it as well. I'll leave the peels on the glass so you can have the satisfying peel when you get home. It does not normally look this cloudy. That's just the peels. Let me see if there's a peel on the inside first. Yeah, I'll take the inside peel off. This is the Arctic something 360. I use it on a lot of builds. It's literally in this PC and this PC as well. Right here, white, and in black. It's a Arctic Freezer 3 Pro. That's what it's called. This one. Oh yeah, it's ridiculously good. The 7800X 3D in here was idling at 29 degrees. 29! And this is not new to me. I have used plenty of these coolers on a regular basis. The white one, the black one. But 280 in the RTX build. So surprised that 280 fit. It was a very tight build. Before Arctic came out with the Pro Cooler, way back when, this EK water cooler used to be the king of affordable, really strong coolers.
Hey, it's Sally
Oh,
18
thank you,
just
Dave.
redeemed hydrate.
Good to me now. Oh yeah, Mustard. I have a 5800X 3D as well. Nothing tames that damn thing. It's always hot. I might get an Arctic cooler for my PC. I might get one. We'll see. Oh, I didn't even see you mention it. Yes, the 7500F is a great like entry into AM5 platform. Maybe a smidge weak for a 5070, but I don't see you having any issues. Especially if you're going to be playing a higher resolution and higher refresh rate and like graphic settings. And you can always throw an X3D chip in a couple years down the road if this 7500F is starting to get slow. Yeah, the 1500X3 has always ran pretty warm. It runs hotter than my wife's 5900X. Her stays like 10 to 20 degrees cooler. It's crazy. And both our coolers have the same pump at the middle, at the center of it, because they're just the rebranded Asetek coolers. Oh, RGB software had to restart, and now it's all synced up. So there's all the RGB. I think it's also going to open up and turn white. We'll see in a second, the software. Oh, goes blue. We'll see in a second what it does. Yes. It's blue. We'll see if we can set it to white. It doesn't have to be white. I just felt setting it to white because it looks nice. Yeah, let's find someone to rate out to though. Open up stream. Mute the tab real quick. I think I'm just gonna rate out to Critter Vision today. One second, y'all. Yep, it's just about ready to go. So I'm gonna go ahead and stream here. Appreciate you guys coming around. Oh, the white build. This one's a 9900X. 96 gigs RGB, I think. White 5070. Same Zotac card, just the 5070 variant. The 5080 over there. Same water cooler. And then this is the H6 flow? Yeah, H6 flow. So it's got the diagonal fans and the corner cut off. I like that white Zotac card though. It's real nice. That white and gold combo is real nice. If you were wondering, this desk is very long. It's like 9 or 10 feet. Alright guys. Have a good rest of your day, guys. I'm going to do the very last couple clicks, finish this up, set it to stress test, and I'm going to leave it for a bit. And then this will be ready for him to pick up later this evening. And this one, I have to also double check the RGB on this bottom face, and then be able to go. Oh yeah. I'm gonna raid out to we're gonna raid out to Critter Vision. Hope you guys enjoy some adorable animals. Have a good night, guys.